Hi there to all my targeted individuals. Hi to YouTube. Hi to all of you guys. I have decided to make this video again because I want to make all my targeting friends out there and to all these people who suffer from the same program I am, to let you know a bit of more discoveries I have been doing into this program and to some conclusion. Obviously, I have been achieved with myself, but obviously it's just my experience. It's not maybe for everyone else because I believe the targeting is vary from the person to person. Basically, I am still being targeted 24/7, non-stop, with electromagnetic devices. Wherever I go, like if I go in town center, doesn't matter if I go to my house, or if I go wherever I go in my car. Everyone, all my neighbors are involved as well. It's not just my neighbors, but literally wherever I go. By now, I've moved about 8 houses in about a month to basically test them if they really like. If they really like would let it go and something was going on or something like that, but they just wouldn't let go. So basically, guys, I have been moved 8 different apartment in a month because I have been put into this program. It's called, I have wrote it down just to make it easy, like for myself and for the viewers out there. Basically, if I can help one person, I'll be so happy. Or maybe if I can help a few people just in the same position as me. Because I am very heavy targeted in England. And I have put under this program, is placed under the remote neuron control. Basically, I have been ingested with a photonic biochips and with different nanobot technology, nanobots into my brain, into my body, into my spinal cord as well, and to my both ears as well. Obviously, I believe I have been injected via my nose and my vertebrae in my spinal cord, which is the spine fluid. So basically, when they have injected into my spine fluid, the spine fluid, due to the blood circulation, it pushes up the nanobiochips. And so basically, once the biochips, nanotechnology biochips, are injected into body, basically, they have numbers and they are like encrypted and unbreakable. They are encrypted and unbreakable. So basically, some of them, they have little cameras, I believe, which they can be zoomed from their office, obviously. Because what is going on, these biochips, they are being ingested into my body, into my brain as well. They are being controlled from the main biocomputer, from the main server, which is located somewhere, obviously. Military stuff, you know. Basically, I have been put under this program, which is very torturing program. They're torturing me 24/7 with direct energy weapon, invisible microwave technology. Obviously, it's called Tetronic weapons. Is very highly technology is being used against me to slowly kill me. Because I achieved to understand that this is not really an experiment they are doing against me. This is a torture program, a torture game for them, obviously not for us, because we are human beings and we don't deserve to be ingested with the nanobiochips without our consent, obviously. But these criminals, who is doing this to us, I don't believe they are really human, because if they have any kids, or if they have a wife, or if they have kids, if they have family, how can they do this to another fellow human being? Obviously, I'm being basically monitored 24/7. As I told you before, 8 months ago. 8 times in the month I've been moving houses, and is a reason for that as well. So basically, wherever I go. Sometimes I've been checking in hotels as well to check it out if I really, if my conclusion is is right, to prove to myself, obviously, that is real and this has happened to me. It's like wherever I go, wherever I take the new house, basically, I have neighbors being checked out all overnight by the government, because I've been approaching them and asking them like what is going on, obviously. I've been like seeing them with my own eyes. It's been removed very quickly from their addresses and replaced somewhere else. So these agents, whoever they are, they can be above my head, or they can be like near me, so they can microwave me 24/7. And is a reason for that, because these agents have to be above my head or aside, I believe, as well, so they can charge my bio microchips. Because this nanotechnology, which is being used into my brain and into my body, I understood now that it has to be charged. And it's a way of them doing this. One of them, they need to be charged. Second one, they are torturing me with the microwave technology as well. The third one is like a torture game for them as well. Now, I have wrote down what I believe is been doing. I believe, but I know. Like I know 100% thus these things are happening to me. And I know consciously, I know 100% this is a torture game and this is not new. I'm not going to let them fool me anymore. This is an experiment done without my consent, because I believe this is a neural weapon are used worldwide, obviously, to the certain individuals, which I believe some of them have been chosen from birth, which is me, obviously, because when I link my life up and everything, I believe I've been targeted since child. And I believe these neural weapons are used worldwide, and I'm not going to let them seemingly seems like unfamiliar attack against me, because they like to make it appear to appear this is a new to appear like this is just a new experiment done against us to develop some kind of technology for medical reason, which I don't believe it. I believe this technology they are using against me is been here and it's been all the time. It's been used against certain of individuals. It's very sophisticated technology. It's wirelessly, obviously, but no one, I believe, been there to talk about this stuff before, because the social media did not exist. Because the mass media is run by these criminal people, obviously, who target certain of people on this worldwide, obviously. Because now, one of the reasons now is this stuff is getting revealed outside, because the social media is been playing a big part of us as a TIs, targeted individuals worldwide, to express the truth and to express ourselves, because the mass media is owned by them, obviously, by these criminals. I believe this is a warfare. I'm going to degrade my opponents' capabilities, then exploit them, explore them, expose them with conventional means. This is not new. This is not new. This is not an experiment. This is a war done against certain of individuals. Okay, so speaking of the biochips, I just want to read out some stuff, like what is going on, which I believe the biochips they've been putting on me. A biochip is a collection of a small, very small test site microarrays arranged on solid substance that allows many tests to be performed at the same time in order to achieve higher throughput and pace. Typically, biochip surface areas in the larger than fingernails. So basically, the microchips are the larger than the fingernails, because some of them are the size of the grain of the rice. Typically, biochip surface area is no larger than the fingernails, like a computer chip that can perform millions of mathematical operations in 1 second. A biochip can perform thousands of biological reactions, such as decoding genes in a few seconds. Yes, decoding genes in a few seconds. I wonder who the hell I am and what my genes are they're trying to decode. Because I've been implanted without my consent and they decoded my genes. Yes, do you want to know my genes? I'm Rh negative blood type, which is very rare. My blood type is very, very rare. I can give blood to anyone, no one can give to me unless it's my own blood type only. I'm AB negative blood type. A genetic biochip is designed to freeze into, basically, a genetic biochip is designed to freeze into place, which exactly, I know what they're doing to me. A genetic biochip is designed to freeze into place the structures of many short strands of DNA. Sorry guys, my English is not 100%. This English is my second language. Actually, sorry, English is my fifth language. Just for them who write the comment. I don't care about comments anyway because they are mutation. I just care about true people like me, obviously, who go hard and who go compassion and are here in this planet to do good. Not them who get in fucking corrupted, who harass us 24/7 perps. I'm sorry for my language. Our genetic biochip is designed to freeze into place the structures of many short strands of DNA, the basic chemical instructions that establishes the characteristics of an organism. Effectively, it is used as a test tube for real chemical sample. A specially designed microscope can determine where the sample hybridized with DNA strands in the biochip. Biochips would help dramatically in accelerating the identification of the estimated 80,000 genes in the human DNA. An ongoing worldwide research collaboration known as the Human Genome Project. Obviously, they are trying to find out maybe what kind of genes we got and everything, but this is deeper than that and it's heavier than that. This is a war as well in some certain of genes on this planet, because I'm not going to speak too much about this because it's going to seem like abracadabra. I just want to speak facts and only facts. Basically, what they're doing, because I can feel it in my body, when they want to research some type of neurons and in my spine, the chip, I can feel the chip is like moving up and down. They can move basically the biochip from this side of the membrane, from here to here, from here to this side. They can move it into my spine, they can move it into my heart, into my organs. I believe they have ingested more than thousands nano biochips into my body. So it's not just one, I believe. They ingested thousands of them. All my organs is full of biochips. All my brain is full of biochips. So basically, they research in me everywhere, and in all my body type, all my organs have, when they hit me with electromagnetic wave of energy, which get attached to these biochips, because they have to be charged as well, but in the same time, the biochip nanotechnology can work only via frequency. This is very important to find out that, because the war they are doing against us is the frequency war. That's why it's done wirelessly. It's called nanotechnology. It's been here from the Atlantis time. It's never been revealed by the mass media, obviously. Now you understand, obviously, why no one in the world, and I'm not going to be like this politically correctness anymore, because what they're saying, don't say this stuff because it's politically incorrectly, okay? What is politically incorrectly? Trying to silence me for being used as a fucking guinea pig without my consent? Excuse my language? Anyway, now you understand. With this, the most highest tech, these intelligence services that are using against certain of individuals. Obviously, now you understand why no one, I'm sorry for my language, no one in the world can fuck with the westernized countries. I know now why. Because they have nanotechnology laser weapon which been used for era. It's been here. It's never been revealed in the mass media. They've been using it in military, maybe sometime, but however, and I never believe they use this technology out of Britain, America, Australia, New Zealand and Canada. America, basically. Now you understand why the whole world, the third world countries, are in such a mess. Obviously, they are poor. They even can afford to have fucking bread for the kids. Bless them. Because no one can fuck with West. Because the West have this laser technology which never been revealed in the mass media. Thanks to this, I'm not going to say being or whatever they are, give us the internet, because I believe the internet is the ether and is not being given by these forces who are against us, the shadow government, the shadow government, how can I say, the architect of manipulation, the architect of illusion, who making us believe into their illusions with their brainwashing every day into the mass media, wherever they play with this fear-based society. They're trying to make us in fear continuously. Obviously, fear is, to me, false evidence appearing real, but basically they continuously put in fear on us. And one of the reasons they're using this biochip into me as well is to continuously make me feel into a fear base. Because the nano biochip can be programmable. They can be programmed wirelessly via computer. Obviously, they're trying to make me in fear. Forget that. I'm fearless, because to me, fear is false evidence appearing real. I'm not gonna die anyway. But even if I die, why is death? I'm not scared of death even, because how much they've been torturing me with this wireless technology is like death with small cuts. So now I become like a soldier. I choose happiness instead than sadness, because I'm not going to allow this, whoever they are, trying to control my life. I'm still going to live like goddess, and I'm still going to live happy. They're trying to deprive us from everything. Basically, they are so clever to the point that they've been checking my bank accounts. They've been wiping some kind of monies from there as well. So when I called my bank says, Miss Becca, the money there never existed, obviously. Because it's been wiped from right at the top rank. Basically, they control our finances as well. To the certain of individuals, they are controlling the bank accounts as well. So to all my target individuals, be careful with your bank accounts there. Do not leave much money there. Obviously, me being a clever woman, because I must be somebody, for me it's a compliment to obviously have about 1,000 people, as soon as I step out of my door, monitoring me, gang stalking me, using devices, electromagnetic devices directly into my microchips, trying to hurt me and everything. All these agents checking above my head into the hotels, all these agents removing the neighbors overnight from their apartment with kids and everything, and coming with their sophisticated computer to basically log into my neurons wirelessly. I don't know why is this being done, obviously, because I come to my own conclusion and I know what's going on, obviously. As I've been, basically, I believe I have GPS because implanted in my brain as well, or somewhere. I believe the GPS has been implanted in my medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata is a midbrain, a certain part of your brain, basically, which connects the spinal fluid, the spinal cord, with the main brain. Basically, is in between and acts as a trinity. And it's very soft kind of tissue, obviously, because for the neck to be movable. So basically, I have GPS in my brain. And the reason I'm saying this, because of my work and because of everything I'm doing, I am in the move continuously. So wherever I go, these people find me. Wherever I check in the hotels, these people find me. Wherever I go outside, these people find me. Doesn't matter which city I am. Doesn't matter which work I go. Doesn't matter which shop I go. Doesn't matter where I go. As long, wherever I go, basically they check me. Basically, I got GPS in my brain. Welcome to 2020. Being microchipped without your consent, like a dog. Basically, the GPS tracking work by implants. I've written this down because I've been doing lots of research for the past 2 years now, and I come to one conclusion. Because I've been targeting individuals from child anyway, but from 2016, I have been the most heaviest one, because in 2016, I have been implanted without my consent. The GPS tracking work by implants, or EEG, electromagnetic field energy, kind of, brainwave signature, brain print. These implants might be recharged by frequencies of electromagnetic kind. This is usually done while the target individual sleeps. Wow. Look, this is done while the person is asleep. I wonder why all these agents moving all my neighbors from upstairs overnight, the government agents obviously, moving my neighbors and placing them into hotels so they can be all overnight with their sophisticated computer, because they have to be above my head, obviously. Now I understand why they are chasing me so much. This is usually done while the targeted individual sleeps, basically moving a device over the targeted individual that is an apartment below. Obviously, how do they know? They got all the spy cameras, obviously. I find out it's called spy gene. Obviously, the all cameras they have, which can penetrate through the walls, and they can find out exactly the position of the target individual downstairs. Basically, they are spying on me. Basically, there is no privacy there, because I'm a woman, I can be naked as well. They can see everything from above, what I'm doing downstairs. I'm sorry, if I go in the shower, if I'm shaving myself, or if I'm doing something, whatever I can do, they can see everything from upstairs. Basically, the biggest crime done against humanity, the biggest crime is done against target individuals in this planet. They selecting only type of people, obviously. They selecting only people with brain. Wolves, obviously. Why do they need sheep? Sheep go 9 to 5 to work and pay taxes like donkeys anyway. To fucking, excuse my language, I'm sorry. To fund their wars they are doing, to kill babies in fucking Iraq or somewhere. Okay, enough of that, I'm sorry. But I've been through hell of these people, and I really want to expose them now, as I don't care anymore. Even if I die, I really don't care. What is death? It's an illusion anyway. This is death with small cuts anyway. So if I die, I die. And if I live, I live. At least I leave traces for other people to know what is going on with us, and what these big criminals are been doing against us. Obviously, even if they kill me now, it will take me another 11 years to get my new body to come back and hunt them. I'm not going to die anyway, forget that. Basically, going back to the GPS charging, what they're doing above my apartment. Okay, so my guess is that it's some kind of pulse, millimeter wave device they are using from above my apartments. Basically pulse, to target the person of interest while they are asleep at night. This is done with very sophisticated, obviously, because these agents I'm seeing who moves above my head, they are looking very professional people who have been studying ITs. Sophisticated computers, EEG equipments. Once the brain signature resonates, so basically these people, they can measure my brain signature. No privacy there, so my brain is like cyborg, obviously. Once the brain signature resonance or frequency is captured, then it is uploaded to the satellite. Basically, these people with a sophisticated computer open the computer, is enough for them to be above my head. They can type in the numbers into my biochips, which I have all around my body, because these biochips are connected to their computer. It's linked, everything, obviously. And once they connect it with each other wirelessly, then it is uploaded to the satellite. So this person from above, the agent, they are agent, obviously. They're very clever people, because I've been approaching them and I spoke with them. They seem very professional. They know what they're doing. One of them even told me the truth anyway. Then it is uploaded to the satellite. So basically my brain signature is uploaded to the satellite, mobile, and to the satellite. So basically after, when they get uploaded to the satellite, so the satellite can bring the message down to the perpetrators, who have these devices, who hit me like with electromagnetic light. As soon as I go in the street, as soon as I go in the towns and stuff like that, they hit me because they received my photo as a terrorist. And they have to literally, keep track of me because I'm a terrorist. If I wasn't a terrorist, why I'm not arrested? Why I'm still going to work and coming back home? But obviously they are using brainwashed people, because if these people go hard, they first have to say, if this person is terrorist, then why he's not arrested? Because we are not a criminal. We are not. We are the best people on this planet. That's why they're targeting us. I'm not being big-headed, but I know what's going on. So basically from the satellite, they give it to the mobiles, a platform, and kind of Wi-Fi network. So, and they hitting us as soon as we go outside. Wow, welcome to a beautiful world. Welcome to the coldest war done remotely, to the coldest war. The Cold War have started. Forget what they say in mass media, war against Iran or whatever. No, forget that. The war is in people who people who are very free spirits, who speaks their mind, who are whistleblowers, people who are telling the truth, people who don't obey to this criminals government, people who don't pay taxes, people who think differently from the crowd. Basically, they want to remove all the wolves of this planet. They're not going to remove me, believe me. My will be done. Wherever I came here to do it, I will do it. Forget them. They killed me many times with their devices. I'm still alive anyway. So basically, I want to let you know. Basically, once they capture our brain, EEG, brainwave, this electronic monitoring, which is from a signal intelligence, is called signal intelligence. Basically, it's written SIGINT, SIGINT. See Wikipedia for that. So basically, this agency exists. Oh gosh, it's okay. This is the biggest war done against us. So basically what they're doing, from instance, increase and decrease the heart rate wirelessly from the pacemaker in distance. Because we got biochips in my heart as well, they can increase and decrease my heart rate whenever they like. Because this happened to me many times. Wherever I went one day to the cinema and my heart was increasing very badly. And I developed this technique because whenever this happened to me, I know I got an agent around, so I look at them, and obviously I have to leave. As soon as I left the area, immediately my heart started working normally. They're trying to make us sick on purpose. I am not sick. I'm a very healthy woman. I'm a very happy woman. I'm a successful woman. I have no financial problems, as they're trying to make me. They're trying to steal my bank account and everything, which never can happen because, I'm sorry, Mr. whoever your Misters, intelligence agencies, secret services, UK, wherever you are, don't forget that I'm a stupid woman, because don't you think I'm going to put the money in the bank account to you? I know all the banks are run by you anyway. So all target individuals out there, wherever money you have, turn them into gold, because gold never loses the value. And fly abroad the countries, wherever you're from or wherever you want to, send the gold and bury the gold in the ground, so you never suffer from money. Because these people, they want to deprive us from food, from sleep, from everything. Forget it. I'm well trained for these targeted individuals. Thank you, targeted individuals. Thank you for putting in this program. because once you put me in this program, I become more stronger, I become more healthy, I become more financially independently. I do not have to work from all these bosses I have in the past, which was part of the target as well. And obviously a great brain cannot work for the lowest brain, because I'm born leader, I always be a leader, I always have money, I always live like a princess, I always be happy no matter what, I'm well provided. Whatever they trying to do to me, I believe I'm well protected. I am, I'm telling you now, because there is something great out there protect me. I don't know what is it called, divine energy, whatever it is, I know I'm well protected. The stuff I have been through, sexual assaults and everything, and trying to basically make me think the whole time I'm in the death. Basically, many times they're trying to make me think like, wow, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you. I'm still alive. This is a mind game that playing, of course, because I believe it's called monarch mind control as well, remotely done to us, to keep us into some state of like brainwave frequency, very low one. And I'm going to read this out to you. This war is all to do with the frequency, obviously. Because I think these biochips, they are working only with frequency, obviously, and there is a reason for that. Because those people, I have to say, who have this technology, they are very, very clever being as well, because when they come here, they come with the highest tech, obviously, and they know how the frequency, vibration, and energy works. So basically, they are controlling our frequency. I want to tell you something, that the biochips, they are placed in my body, is exactly placed in my brain cortex, into my thyroid, into my thymus, into my lungs, into my liver, into my stomach, into my pancreas, into my colons, into my brains. And it's the reason why these biochips are placed there very cleverly. And when they get in hit by frequency, obviously, they are basically trying to lower the frequency of my natural body. Basically, I want to read that out to you. For the person to be healthy, and for the person to basically operate to the highest level of health, the person has to be to the certain frequency. Basically, because we have the organs of the body which have to be to the certain frequency for us to live normally. So basically, speaking of the thyroid and parathyroid, I got a microchip placed in my thyroid. I got a microchip placed in my lungs. I got a microchip placed in my stomach. Let me read you the frequency of the human body in order to basically maintain a healthy lifestyle, to exist in the healthy mode. Basically, thyroid and parathyroid have 62 to 68 megahertz normally. Thymus gland, in order to operate in healthy state, 65 to 68 megahertz. Heart, in order to operate to the healthy state, have to have 67 to 70 megahertz. Lungs, in order to operate to the healthy state, have to have 58 to 65 megahertz. Liver, 55 to 60 megahertz. Stomach, 58 to 65 megahertz. Pancreas, 60 to 80 megahertz. Descending colons, 58 to 63 megahertz. Ascending colon, 50 to 60 megahertz. So basically, in order for all these organs to perform into right frequency, they have to be to the certain level of megahertz. So basically, when the biochips are put into our body, and when they've been hit by this microwave technology, basically they are lowering the frequency of each organ. Let's say, if the heart, the frequency of 67 to 70, in order, obviously have to be 70 just in case, but let's say it's 70 frequency, and when they hit us wirelessly with microwave weapon technology, what they are doing, they are lowering the frequency of the heart from 70, let's say they go straight to 40, yeah? So the person lowers the body vibration, immediately drops. When the body vibration, frequency and energy is dropped, this means you are getting sick. Exactly what they are doing to us. So this is not an experiment. This is a war. This is a war done wirelessly without an evidence to certain of individuals. Basically, the brain, alpha waves in the human brain are between 6 to 8 megahertz, alpha states. Obviously, in order to have the best state of the human brain, exactly have to be 8 megahertz. But because nature is great and amazing, and the great architect of the universe, of ourself, of our higher self, when we made the body, obviously, because the body is just manifestation of our soul, obviously. I still believe in soul because we are great divine being. We are not this being that are telling us in school that we just come from the monkeys, because we don't come from the monkeys. We come from somewhere very beautiful, divine state being we are. They're trying to belittle us, obviously. Is a reason why they're brainwashing kids in school, the pupils. It's called pupils for a reason. Anyway, alpha waves in the human brain is 8 megahertz. The wave frequency of the human cavity resonates between 6 to 8 megahertz. All biological system operates in the frequency range. The human brain alpha waves function in the range of the electrical resonance of Earth is between 6 to 8 hertz. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Basically, our body have the same frequency of the Earth, so we should live in tune with Earth. That's what they're doing. They are manipulating the frequency of the Earth and the frequency of the body via television, via music, via food, via everything in order to disrupt our frequency. And there's a reason for that, because they suck our energy, obviously. But this is another story. Because, obviously, I'm sorry, my information is not for sheep. It's for wolves out there. I'm not being disrespectful, but I just want to make this video for some kind of people who are in the same position as me. So basically, speaking of the frequency, this is so beautiful, like, wow. The body hertz is the same as the earth hertz, have to be to the same, 8 megahertz, 6 to 8 megahertz. Though our entire biological system, the brain and the earth itself, work in the same frequency. And if we can control the resonance system electronically, basically, if we can control the frequency electronically, we can directly control the entire mental system of humankind. So what are they doing? Why are they hitting us with electromagnetic weapon to control our frequency? Obviously. That's why they are doing all these chemtrails. Obviously, the contrails and the chemtrails, which are being sprayed all over the world, they are being done this to control the frequency of Earth. Obviously, as within, so without. So basically, the Earth frequency is being controlled, and the human body frequency is being controlled. There is some people who have the highest frequency in the body, and they are the Rh negative blood type, like me, obviously. And basically, what they're doing, they put in microchips into us, hitting us directly, so to lower our body vibration. So they're making us sick on purpose. This is not an experiment, people. This is a war. This is the coldest war done against human being, I'm telling you. Why is it an experiment? Because they are hitting us to lower our body vibration. To lower the body vibration and frequency means to make a person sick on purpose. Even Nikola Tesla told us, I told you in my previous video, in order to understand the universe, you have to think in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy. So basically, they are controlling our frequency. That's why when they're charging my microchips, I get headache. And there's a reason for that, because the brainwave frequency get lowered down, basically is into the sick mode. Basically, they are making sick on purpose. Wow. I just want to speak the facts there, and this is the truth and the only truth. I'm going to tell the truth because I don't care what people say anymore. I really don't. they've been trying to disconnect me from my family as well by telling them all stuff they could, you know, because I've been placed in this program for a long time. All my previous boyfriend, including Lavdosh Lushi, the agent of government in England, who was his job was to isolate me from my family and to spray chemicals into my food continuously. In our relationship, he was an agent paid from the government, pretending that he's a bus driver, obviously, but he's not, because to be a bus driver and to have like 48,000 Rolex watch doesn't make sense to me, obviously. One night he even drank alcohol and he told me everything. He told me, who the hell are you? Say, I've been put here to monitor you 24/7. So basically, his job was to isolate me, to completely isolate me from my family. Because one, the tactic they are using is isolation. In order for them to hit you continuously, they have to isolate you from your friends, family, co-workers, society. They want you a rat separated from other rats. Obviously, forget it. I'm a great human being. Nothing can belittle me anymore. Nothing. I know who I am. I really know who I am. I don't care anymore. You can say anything about me. You can do anything to me. Nothing can kill me. I am a very strong woman now. Do you know what? This program makes me even stronger. I mean it. I really mean it. However, my ex-boyfriend, he told me, who the hell are you? I've been heard from this agent that they know more about us than we know about them. When they select the certain individuals on this planet Earth, obviously, because when they select the individuals, they don't select them just in westernized countries. They bring them from far away. Let's say, is a person like me with a high frequency of the body. He's born, let's say if he's born in Italy, or if he's born in Greece, or if he's born in Albania, or if he's born in Iraq or whatever. The way they can find out this person is by using the Secret Service intelligence in England. They are using clairvoyant people, basically clairvoyants. They pay them very big money. They are very well trained people. They use druids as well. I am not saying druids are bad people, because druids are very good, bless them. They are trying to do very good stuff for planet and every stuff, you know. Not all druids are bad, not all Freemasons are bad. Because some of them, they really have only the teaching of Atlantis, obviously. But their code is like, only a few of them are chosen, you know. Only a few of them are like really understand the truth. The rest is all corrupted anyway. Because to be a druid is like to love all life forms, and they go and eat so much animals. They eat so much meat, so they destroy the planet. So how can you be a druid and eat meat? How can you be a druid and like make bags from leather animals? Because the code of them is like kill nothing which you cannot basically recreate. Oh, one thing I really want to tell you as well, guys. Do you know the way they read our thoughts is like by reading our patterns into these biochips? Because the thought, when they read the thought into the main server computer, basically the thought is like a pattern, obviously. If you think positive thoughts, the pattern is very beautiful. It's very like beautifully geometrically made. If you think negative thoughts, obviously, the thought is very negatively patterns made. So basically, to decode the thought pattern can be done only by a druid person. Someone who knows the language of the symbols, pattern and symbols. So basically, these people who targeting us, reading our thoughts from the biochip that we've been put in our body, which is linked to their computer, and the thoughts, basically they can read our thoughts and everything. They have a druid there sitting in their main computer, basically reading my thoughts and everything. So basically one day maybe they can make like, how can I say, they even can make like, put my brain into Google so people can search everything, my thoughts and everything, like Google my thoughts. Is this privacy? So now they're going to come up saying, oh, do you know what? This is done because we are doing some research, which is a for the military bases. Bullshit. Liars. I don't believe so. They have this technology from Atlantis time. I know this 100%. How did they defeat Atlantis? Once the earth is beautiful, they defeat Atlantis with laser technology. I got very strong information from this. Basically, when they defeat the whole planet Earth, they use laser technology. One of the reasons, and they keep this technology very hide it away. They never spoke about this. They decided to bring back, to open into the technology only when the frequency of the planet starts raising again. Obviously, because now if you see, everyone start to wake up and source out the truth, what is going on. So basically, they thought, okay, if we defeated Atlantis at that time, now we can defeat the star seeds and all these people who are trying to bring good into Earth, obviously, again with our laser. So what exactly were they doing to us, you know? Basically, the end game of them is to kill us slowly, by torture, by religiously, because I believe they torture us to suck our energy as well, because otherwise, why don't they kill us immediately? Anyway, for them I was dead, because 1 month ago in How We Come, I have an agent come and shoot me with light. From this side, he come to another side. Obviously, that was for death, but I'm alive still, so forget killing me. Another one. Now I have no choice, but I have to say this, obviously. The other thing they are doing is controlling neurological function, and they basically, to depress a person via wireless, via vagus nerve. So basically they are messing with our vagus nerve, which starts from our medulla oblongata here, and it goes all around the body to the end of our fingers. It's called vagus nerve stimulator, or decrease and increase an amount of insulin or pain in the body wirelessly from the distance. At this point, due to complete utter failure on the part of the very entities out there to protect all in unequal manner, based upon the presumption against innocence people, the old rule and color of law of the Constitution, I have decided to make this basically this is cry for help from my side, but I'm not going to call it cry for help because I'm still alive, thankfully. I am asking, as a targeted individual, I am asking this directly to, as a target individual, I'm asking this to the Anonymous. Anonymous is someone which can work from the black web, hacking, stuff like that. Basically, I have no other choice, because now, obviously, I come to one conclusion as a young woman who is asking for help, because everywhere there is no help for targeted individuals out there. Forget that. From these targeted individuals, as a targeted individual programs, I've been like knocking in a few doors, like policing and everything. Even the policing system is corrupted to the core of the core of the core. I'm not saying to the lowest level, but I see it with my own eyes, because I'm going to tell you the guys the truth. And I went to the High Wycombe police stations. I told them everything what is going up to me, obviously. That was the wrong thing to do, obviously. But I am not saying all police are bad, because some of them are nice, obviously. And I told them the story and everything. Some of them, they really kind of believe me as well. And there was like, Miss Becca, because if you believe this is done wirelessly, it's nothing we can do, because there is no evidence, obviously. And some of them, obviously, they say, well, it's nothing we can do. I find this police, that was really nice. To be honest with you, they was really nice to me, you know. They kind of understand me and they listen me to the end. They didn't say anything like, which make me believe, obviously. But obviously, their police system is just, basically, they're just running a program, which is being told by the highest rank. Because I've been twice to the police station telling them, I got people hitting me with electromagnetic lights everywhere I go, my neighbors and everywhere, like wherever I go. So basically, and I said like, Basically now they're trying to make me like they are making me change my house many times. I have to leave my house, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So basically the police was like, look, Mixback, one of the police, you really listen to me, and he's kind of know like what is going on. It kind of, I can see that, because I'm an empath, obviously. I understand that he really understand me. So not all the police are bad, but obviously the ones in the top rank who gives the order to the lowest one, they are the bastards, really, because they don't care. They are gangsters. Policing is nothing more than gangsters, obviously. They're there to monitor good people, not bad people. I get that, obviously. Anyway, so basically, once I went to the police station, I have about 2 times they say, look, people are harassing me with their sophisticated computer. I want to know why they are asking in these hotels when I'm checking in, why they are asking into to the desk to check just above my head. Because this is violation of my privacy. They have no right to ask people which room number I'm checking in to, because they want to be above my head so they can charge my biochips, obviously. And I told the police, because I told the police people are arresting me, and I can see the person, an agent with the sophisticated computer, and I can prove it that I asked the reception that I wouldn't check above this girl because she's a terrorist, and she's been placed in the non-investigation list. It's called a watch list, obviously. So I need to, like, basically I'm an agent, is be showing her some badges and everything, and be checking above her head. Basically, because this happened, and this is the biggest threat against their program, so basically the higher rank of the police, do you know what they did to me? Let's say, for example, if I make a statement, if I call the police today, yeah, today it was like 5 a.m. in the morning, yeah. When I wake up, I went to work and I gone back to my house, let's say. And it's like, I have a police car, obviously. He's been tracking me. He wanted me. I can understand. They wanted, there was a lady and a man. They wanted to let me know that, look, stop doing what you're doing because you are out of this game. You know, we can take you out wherever you like. Stop calling the police. They was trying to say to me, you know, to make me understand. So what they did, this is the main road, this police car, basically is driving parallel, side by side with me, in the same distance of my walk, in the same resonance, in the same kind of speed of my walk. Let's say if I'm walking slowly, they are driving slowly. Let's say if I stop to buy coffee, they are stopping there. Let's say I'm turning into this path, they are turning to this path. And then what they did to make me think that, look, we are here for you, so stop doing what you're doing. But then I understood how corrupted policing is, obviously. So what they did, they cut off my path. I had to turn into this kind of mini path, obviously, it's like a dark alley. And it's like, they cut me off and they stood there. And I kind of trying to say, hi, like, would you go? Would you let me go? Or can I go? Like, move, you know? And he blocked me and he just stood there. I thought, wow. So basically, I told him, okay. And I stood there and I waited there for him. I waited. It didn't move. When he moved, I moved. Again, I turned to another side of I went to the end of this road. He came from other side and blocked me another side. To let me know, hey, we are here for you, so stop calling the police, basically. However, I have to tell you something. This police, there was very, very, very negative one, like proper, like no soul police, you know? There are something else, maybe. I don't know. See, they are human beings. They shouldn't do this to another human, but this is another story. They was like checking on me, and it's like, okay. They checked me till to my house. They like carry on. This happened like 2 nights, I think. 3 nights? The same thing they did 3 nights. So basically one time what they did was cutting my roads for me to say to them, why you cutting my roads? I didn't say a way. I didn't say a word. They didn't speak. I didn't speak. They was making their own game. I understood their game. So I thought, let them do what they want to do. Maybe they want my attention. I'm not going to give my beautiful energy to this soulless who've been put there to fucking control good people like me. Anyway. So basically, I have no other ways. But literally, I'm asking, as a targeted individuals, woman, I'm asking basically for the assistance from Anonymous and Luzek to find the location of below of server holding the biological and neurological of their biometric computing data of the targeted individuals. Because each target individual have their certain of numbers of their brainwave signature linked to their computer. Yeah? So basically, I'm asking, as a target individuals who have been forced against their will and without their consent into this human subject, if it's experimental, which I don't believe is an experimental anyway, it's a torture game and it's a death with small cuts. Because we have been put into this death program, slowly to kill us. Protocols and most of all, in order to provide material evidence to the criminal courts, all courts are criminals, I'm telling them now, at a state, federal and international level to show what the state and corporate sponsor terrorists in their 21st century doing against us. So basically, I'm asking assistance from Anonymous to find the location of the type of server holding the biological and neurological of the biometric computing data of my as targeted individual. I'm asking if anyone can help me. So basically, because their server is located somewhere, it's located not just in one area. The server of their neurological program is located in certain of areas all over Britain. So my brain have its own number. So my whole, basically, they have mapped my whole brain. It's called kinetic mapping. Kinetic mapping. They can map each neuron of the body. Each neuron, they have put the number into each neuron, and each neurons has been like placed with numbers into their biological and neurological computer. So basically, anyone can go log on and log off into my neurons to charge my microchip and to hit me with electric wave technology light. The biggest crime done against humanity. It's fine. I'm gonna survive. If I survived from birth, the amount of time they've been like poisoning me, obviously, the certain of poison they use on me is like that. Once I go in town center, I see guys pretending they're listening to the music and they're looking like stupid people. They're an agent, obviously. I had this guy, he had like massive earphones, and he's like dancing and and I thought, oh my god, this person is stupid. He was dancing and he had this like almost like mini, let's say mini bowl of plastic in his hand. What he did, soon as he passed through me, he just basically pressed that twice, and that mini bowl basically released type of perfume smell, obviously, but it was poison. And I thought, oh my god, this smell looks so amazing, I love it. So I was like, it looks amazing, I love it. I mean, I didn't know that I'm smelling the poison of death, you know. This smell, it was poison. Basically, this poison, once you inhale, if you are like, I think if you've been implanted with microchip, they can like activate this poison wirelessly. It can be activated wirelessly after maybe half an hour. So basically, anyway, I thought, wow, let me go home and be happy. So I start seeking for the whole night in the sink, the whole night. This kind of poisoning is not just happened once. Now, it's happened more than 50 times. Let's say 100 times. So now whenever I go, I get people, spray this, it's like a perfume, and it get activated maybe after half an hour. How beautiful is that? I'm like, to understand my life is like you have to see the movie Kingsman in the Secret Service in UK. Am I that important? Obviously I am, because otherwise they wouldn't be spending lots of money to monitor me 24/7. They made my life hell. Lots of people are being paid big money into this program. Obviously it's like I must be a very important person. I must be like maybe someone who come from the stars, and I come to this shithole of the planet Earth to wake up these ships. I'm sorry for my language. I must be a mission. That's why they really target me. I'm sorry, because otherwise why would they target me? I work like a normal person. I love like a normal person. I never want to hurt anybody. I feel sorry for animals, for everything. Why would they hurt me? Why? Is a reason for that. Obviously, I've been targeting from birth, I believe, because my ex-boyfriend called Lavdosh Lushi, I'm going to say his name, because I don't care anymore, because his agenda is to put me in prison as well, to basically poison me continuously, and it's like, and lots of stuff. Basically, he was making big money for that from the government to perform this kind of programs. Because one night he even drunk and he told me himself, he said, who the hell are you? Obviously, they know more about me than I know about myself. They know more about me, 100%. He even told me, you don't know who you are, they're going to make movie. No, they've made movie about you. It's called Ellida, the Battle Angel. Basically, if you check the movie, Ellida, the Battle Angel, is exactly the girl which I grew up. You know, this is my name. She keeps my hair exactly the way I used to keep it when I was younger. She have the same clothes I used to wear when I was a teenager. Now it's made me think these agents is been monitoring me from child. They've been making photos of me and everything, because in the movie Ellida, the Battle Angel, they have portrayed this girl with the same clothes, exactly the same clothes I have when I was a little girl. So how do they keep track of my clothes when I was a little girl? The girl in the movie is wearing the same clothes as I used to wear when I was a little girl. Exactly my style. Exactly my hair, very heavy hair, like in the bob style. Exactly my eyes, exactly my body type. Exactly everything I used to have as a teenager. All the things I liked, all the fruits and chocolates. Let's say if my mom will make me pasta or something, I wouldn't eat it. I like chocolates. Or I used to like a lot of fruits. You know? I was very strong. I was drawing, for some reason, I was drawing to defeat evil people. This is my biggest trait out there. When I was young, if I go somewhere, let's say I'm happy, dancing and everything, as soon as I go there, let's say if it's a group of people, the most evil person, which everyone is scared from, will be straight away coming for me. And I become his enemy. Basically, I defeat this person straight away. And basically, this movie is called Ellida, the Battle Angel. Exactly how they portray this girl. Exactly, this girl is me, I'm telling you. It's called Ellida, the Battle Angel. And I suggest you to see this movie, because these people who are even making movies about us, they know more about us than we know about them, obviously. But one of the reasons we lost like who we are and everything, because... Wow, I can't say this because I don't want to sound crazy, but it's another story. I'm going to tell, maybe I should keep this secret, obviously, because otherwise I have to go and live in forest forever. If I tell this, why the hell they know more about us than we know about them, is because I don't want to go live in forest or hide myself somewhere in Latin America or somewhere, like living like as a junkie in the mountain. Obviously. Basically, to all my targeted individual friends, I wish you good luck. I am not going to make more videos. This is the last video I am making. I do not want to give my beautiful energy to this being which put me in this program. I'm going to protect my beautiful energy. I'm going to be healthy and happy. I'm still going to love everything in this planet, including them who hurt me every day with their electronic devices, because they are nothing more than a mutation, a soulless body. Basically, I'm gonna love everything, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna carry on working. I will never have a doubt in my mind to kill myself, because these people, they're trying to basically ingest fear and bring people to try to kill me and make me kill myself. I'll do none of that. I'm way too strong, I'm way too clever. I'm a growing woman now. Basically, my life is beautiful still, even they try to destroy my life continuously. I'm still carry on to live a princess. I'm not going to be a junkie in the street like they want me to, because in a month I've been changing 8 houses, obviously. Imagine, for a woman, what I have to go through. One of the reasons, like, I even cannot have boyfriend, because now I'm scared which one is an agent and which one is not, because all my previous boyfriends have been an agent. All of them, they've been poisoning me. They've been telling me themselves, because at the end they can see that I'm a good person, and they have to question even themselves why I've been spotted, because they can see I'm a good person, I'm a good woman. I am not like, I'm sorry for my language, this bitch woman out there who likes to hurt people, gossip about people. I'm a good loving person. I got so much love in my heart. My lifestyle is all about like saving planet. I'm vegan. I try to wear as much organic clothes as I can, because I feel sorry for the planet, for the fishes on the sea, for the people destroy the planet with being the consumerism, you know. Even my makeup is vegan, even my clothes is vegan, everything is vegan. I'm not judging anyone who eats meat, obviously, because I used to eat lots of meat and I used to eat lots of animal products. I'm not going to judge anyone which isn't vegan, because maybe it's not for everyone. It works for me, obviously. But it's like, I'm just still going to carry on. And this is my last video I'm making about targeting individuals. I'm going to start living my life. And I am not going to basically bother anymore with this stuff, because you know, now I'm 33 years old woman. I'm not gonna go like and do all this stuff and like just basically giving my beautiful energy to this, who put me in this program or whatever they are, because I believe one day light will break through darkness, and we kind of living, I think, into this age of everything is getting revealed, because the social media, thankfully we got the social media those days and we can voice out ourselves. We're not living in the time of when people used to get burning stakes just for the being the truthers and the whistleblowers. And basically we are living in the age of light, I believe, and some beautiful stuff is going to happen, obviously. And I believe let's live life happy, beautiful, with unity and love and everything. And yes, life go on, Elida go on, I never will die. I'll be here forever. And yes, peace to all of you, and I wish you good luck, beautiful life. Be happy, be healthy, much as you can. To all my targeted friends, I want to send you light and beautiful energy from my source self, and to all them who have been put into this program. No matter what, one day we'll win the game, believe me. Don't ever give up. Whatever life brings you, just take it as a lesson and move on. That's it. Peace to all of you. Bye bye.